This is the Bissell Spotclean Pro. The hose had broken.
And look at that, the hose is split.
I've managed to repair it with no new parts. This video's how we did it. Hope you enjoy it, might help you out.
Got the Bissell cleaner, and look at that, the hose is split. Can we do something with it? Can we shorten it back by getting in here somehow? Let's have a look, see what we can do.
First thing we've got to do is just take the head off, which on this one, I've never pulled it off. Although it does come off, but it's a bit stiff. Give it a little poke. There we go. I've got to clean that crap out of there. Let's give it a quick wipe. 2 screws on the handle. We can pop those out. And this little cover will come off, revealing the trigger. That's it. Let's lift that off. The trigger will come straight out as well. And then you've got the little valve there that squirts the fluid. We've just got to detach this hose from the handle. There's a little tab there. You can press it, but it is really stiff. So I've got a screwdriver, just trying to twist the screwdriver while I'm pressing. Try not to stab myself. And if I can just lever it away. Now I'm not lying to you, this is pretty tight. This is a bit tight to get out. But you can see it's just starting to move. I just need to push that little tab there a little bit. Just to relieve it. And get that screwdriver and just twist it back. Oh yeah, nearly got me.
Oh, it's tight.
It is tight. It will go though. It will go. Try a bit harder. If at first and all that. It's going. Go on. There it goes. It's just moved then. I can just pull that out now.
Pop one off there.
It would be nice to detach that, but I just think that pipe's going to be really tight because it's only small, and hopefully we can work around it. Just leaving all that attached to the trigger.
That's got quite a bit of give in it. And then hopefully can we get that off of there?
Get a quick wipe again. Try and unscrew it, but it is seriously glued. So they've bonded this in. That flexible hose is bonded to the plastic bit, so I'm just trying to lever it away with my screwdriver. Pulling it, twisting it, just trying to break the glue that holds it to the plastic outer. It's coming, but it's really slow. It's really slow and really tough, but it is starting to come away. Go on, give it a good tug, just to try and separate that. We're getting somewhere now. Come on. All we're left with is that wire is still attached. There's the wire. We've broke it away. Get some side cutters on it. Snip through it and grab hold of it and pull it out. You can see that just pulling away now inside there. It's like a thread. So that black bit is screwed. It sort of screws to the hose. But they've, like I said, put some kind of bonding on it as well. If I can get this metal out of the way, like that, we can just pick it the rest of it, get it out with this little screwdriver or a pair of pliers. We'll cut that back.
Back to where the split is. It's just there.
And all in all, we've only lost about an inch or inch and a half of hose, so it shouldn't make a great deal of difference to us.
Just got some inside here to get out. It's obviously bonded in there. Screwed and then sealed with a bit of some sort of bonding.
It is super tough though, really, really tough to get out, and you've got to try and get it from between the threads. So I'm just picking away at it, bit at a time. We're nearly there. Just grab it with them long nose pliers, just pull the last few bits out. And then hopefully it should be ready to reattach. Yep. That's good enough, that's pretty clean. Now this is reverse thread, so you have to turn it anti-clockwise to screw it on, which is a bit confusing. just checking it, making sure it's going to go on, but just straighten those threads out a little bit. The springy sort of metal, that's what it screws to, the metal bits of the hose. So make sure the gap's about right. I've got some industrial grade super glue. I put my gloves on so I don't stick my hands to the hose, which won't be the first time. I get plenty of that in there, all the way around the threads, all on the inside of that black plastic ring. I think we've got enough in there, and then we'll push that up and quickly try and screw it up before it sets. It's going off as we speak. It's really quick, this stuff. If we just get that thread going, don't stop, keep going, go on. That's it, right up. Give that inner hose a wiggle as well, make sure that's not stuck to the outside. That's gone right in, so it looks pretty good. Just make sure that's got nothing on it, give it a quick wipe round. It's all looking good. And Houston, we have a problem. The inner hose is too long. We're going to have to cut it down, which is a pain, because we've got to separate it from that valve.
We'll have to shorten this one.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Let's try and pop that little valve out. Need to take about 1.5 inches off of that, don't we? About 30 mil. But this just pops out. You can just pull it back, away it comes, and that hopefully will make it a bit easier to get off the pipe. The pipe has gone really hard and brittle on the end. I can click that back in again. There, that's that part of the job done. So now we've just got to deal with this little water hose. It's got a little metal clip on it. I've just got to give the clip a quick squeeze to pull it down. Get that out of the way. And like I say, this has gone really hard and brittle. I don't want to snap the valve. And that's just too hard to pull off like that. I think that's going to break. So I'm going to have to cut the hose. I'll get the side cutters on it and try and snip it back. So I'll cut it off to the length of the... well, I've got to cut that straight off the end there for starters. And let's try and get this off. It's leaking water out now, so I'm going to have to pick that up. It's starting to dribble out. I've got to get that higher than the hoover so that we don't get any water siphoning out. What can I rest it on? What's around? My torch, that'll do. I just rest it on there just so it doesn't chuck water everywhere. More cleaning fluid. There we go. Now I'm just going to nip this back, put a little score down the side of it without damaging the inner plastic. I'll just get down there, score it a couple of times, and hopefully I'll be able to pull it off now. Let's get the pliers on it, give it a quick tug. Here it comes. Yeah, gotcha, you little rascal. We can now get that to the right length, so we'll push it back in as far as it will go, and then we can see what we need to chop off. We don't need much. Don't need too much off there. We'll slide that clip down a bit more, and then just chop it, like I say, about 30 mil off it. Whap, that's that gone. Shove the valve back on the end, push it right in. Go on, push it right in. Give it a good push. Yeah, there it goes. I'll have that little metal clip back on. It does matter where this clip goes. It's, as I will find out in a minute, I put this on in slightly the wrong position to start with. And then that affects how you put the valve back in again, and also it can affect how the button presses. That just clips back in and then pushes forward. And you can see it's not going down, it's not going all the way down because that metal clip is pointing downwards too far. Just rotate it a little bit, and now that will go straight in as it should. Like that. Lovely, lovely. But if that clip is pointing upwards, which it now is, you can't press the button down. And I get that button in and it just won't press, and that's because it won't squeeze now, look, and that's because that metal clip, look, is just interfering with it. Just need to rotate it sideways. Just, yeah, that works. It's the clip that's blocking it. I'm just trying to figure this out while I'm doing it, thinking, ow, hang on a minute. The penny drops. Yeah, that's it. Just drop it round a little bit. No, go downwards, downwards, downwards. Yeah, there it goes. That's it. Just like that. And now that should work. Bingo, that's got it. Let's have the top bit back on again, screw it all back together. Nose in first, clip the back down, 2 screws straight back in there. If you're in need of some screwdrivers, this Milwaukee set is absolutely brilliant. You can't go wrong with it for the money. Links in the description below as always. That's that screwed back together again. We'll give that a quick wipe in there. And then we'll have the head back on again. Again, that just, yeah, get it right way around, it always helps. It just pushes back on again. Clicks into place. Lovely, lovely. Looking nice. Looking good.
So really pleased with that in the end. It's gone on a treat. That's gone back in nicely. It's all sealed up. Trigger works. All we've got to do is just try and hoover the carpet and make sure it works. But there's no reason why not. That is a cracking repair. It saved me buying a new hose, which is quite costly. Good as new. Great repair. If that's been of use, drop me a little thumbs up, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in another video. Thanks for watching.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.